All right, well, this whole way of doing things ticks me off, okay? You've probably seen them. You may have even been caught by one of these. The so-called red light cameras that are designed to catch drivers who break the law. But now some voters in Arizona trying to put a stop to those, and it is a movement that is picking up momentum around the country. Douglas Kennedy in the newsroom to explain. Of course, he's never gotten a ticket in his life.
I know you never have gotten a ticket.
Well, we'll talk about that later. Hi, Douglas.
Yeah, ticket cameras are supposed to make roads safer, but now some in Arizona are saying they undermine law enforcement and make regular citizens feel like criminals. Just because Sean Dow feels like he's being watched doesn't mean he's paranoid. You are basically constantly being watched here.
We are. They are directly violating our constitutional rights. They track us everywhere we go.
When he leaves home, a camera captures him and his car. Then a camera van grabs his image on a side street. Finally, on the highway, multiple cameras are constantly clicking away.
They track every driver. We're just being tracked like cattle.
Dow lives in Arizona, which in 2007 became the first state in the country to install ticket cameras statewide. A program Dow is now trying to dismantle with a ballot initiative. And he's getting support from some surprising circles. A number of law enforcement groups recently protested with Dow in front of Redflex, the Australian-based company that manufactures the cameras. Redflex also helps prosecute the camera's tickets and then pockets up to 50% of the fine. It's a practice some sheriffs here in Arizona say muddies the line between law enforcement and money-making.
It's an unholy alliance, and I believe it's a corrupting influence for law enforcement.
We are no more blurring that line than anybody else who vends any other service to law enforcement.
Jay Heiler is an executive at Redflex, and he says the cameras are first and foremost about safety.
If you enforce traffic laws, you're going to get more compliance with them. And when you get more compliance with traffic laws, you get more safety.
Redflex says these cameras make people more compliant and thus make the roads safer. What do you say to that?
That is absolutely pure spin. Study after study shows that these cameras increase rear-end collisions. They do not improve safety. That is a big scam. All they want to do is take your money.
Banning cameras has now appeared on local ballots in 9 communities across the country. Dow likes to point out ticket cameras have never survived a vote by the people. That's it from here, Martha. Back to you.
Yeah, I think if you're going to catch me, you're going to have to catch me. You know what I mean?
Right.
None of this camera stuff. I mean, it's fine.
I want a cop pulling me over.
Yeah, if they pull you over, they pull you over. But it's got to be a human being, and you say, all right, you got me, right?
That's right.
Slow down, you're on Ticket Cam. Right now, communities all across the country are monitoring drivers through cameras along the roadways. You've seen them. You know you've gotten nabbed. But now locals in Arizona are fighting back. And this could be a fight to watch for towns across the country. Douglas Kennedy is live in our New York City newsroom with this piece of important reporting, if I do say so myself, Douglas.
Yeah, Megan, I know you're always obeying the traffic laws.
You know me.
And not just because there are ticket cameras now in 240 communities in 21 states, but now one of those states may turn the cameras off. Some residents there say they're simply tired of being looked at. Dow points out Redflex is not based in the United States, which means their collections are going to a foreign country and not benefiting Arizona. Another reason, he says, the cameras, he hopes, will be voted out in November. That's it from here. Megan, back to you.
You know, Douglas, I have to say, it's clear. If you speed, and you get caught by a traffic cam, you're guilty, right? You did it, and they caught you. But it just... something feels unfair about it. It's like they took away the chase, like they should have to earn it. There should be a cop following you that pulls you over. You should have the opportunity to try to talk your way out of the ticket. Am I wrong? Am I alone in this?
And they're violating the #1 rule of law enforcement because only people in Arizona can get these tickets. Out-of-staters do not get them. So, when a cop pulls you over, if you're from that town, he doesn't give you a ticket. Only Arizonans get these tickets.
Interesting. Way to displease the local crowd. All right, cue the hate mail to me on speeding.